Hey Taurus, how are you? This reading is for Taurus for the week of December the 8th to the 14th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Tauruses? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your highest good? Present time, the Nine of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, what's coming towards you. The Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the Magician, Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. In your blocked and challenged position is the Emperor, Major Arcana 4, Aries. Also read that as Scorpio. And your outcome is the Sun, Major Arcana 4, Leo. Okay. Taurus, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Nine of Swords, and Nine of Swords is doing a lot of thinking and stressing. There could be some kind of commitment or connection, but there is something about keeping things simple, breaking things down, and needing more rest. I'm getting like sleepless nights or looping thoughts. And Seven of Cups is mixed feelings, mixed emotions, and some kind of commitment connection. This could have something to do with job and career and actual heavy workload, because the Emperor is all four kings in one. It is also an element of having a lot of responsibilities and duties. And this could also be something about a control factor, you know, abuse of power, or there is something about wanting more freedom and flexibility. So breaking something down. What is this? Nine of Swords. So thinking worst case scenario when worst case scenario doesn't happen. Like, how do you approach the subject? Not by thinking about the subject, but by talking about it or needing to write. There's something about like needing to write, get something in writing. And the Lovers. Major Arcana 4, Gemini. And the Lovers is about truth, authenticity, and union. This could be something to do with an actual union or a change in direction, a change in heart. And, you know, Leo is ruled by the heart. So there's something about like getting into your heart, dropping into your heart. But I'm getting an element of like mixed feelings in some kind of dynamic with a commitment or a connection. And this could be a connection to you. Like maybe you're your own boss and you're like, you know what, this just isn't me anymore, and stressing. Like there's something about stress at night or stress in some kind of union, or like, do I want more happiness? Like, what is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups, not everything that glitters is a golden opportunity. And especially with that Magician, like you have all the tools, all the elements to manifest whatever the frick you want. Manifesting yourself out of some kind of union. Or do I reunite? That's what you're asking. What is the Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups is also when emotions are running extremely high, intellect is really low. But again, it's like you can change your focus. You have to change your focus. Something about changing the focus. Zoom out. And the Tower, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. Yeah, dismantle, break it down. I'm also something about breaking the ice, breaking free. And that's also anything that's built on a faulty, fake foundation or a sinkhole or a quagmire. I'm also getting an element of not all the thoughts you think are real. So there's something about making things up. Like thinking that worst case scenario of like, when I make this choice, yeah, you will have to dismantle things. And like I said, anything that's built in an illusion, you're seeing this clearly. Breaking down an illusion and starting afresh. What is this Magician? Keep things super basic, super simple. What is this Magician? And the Ace of Swords. Yes, just speak the truth. But this is also, again, a breaking free, a breakthrough in some kind of communication or collaboration, breaking down illusions. So again, just going back, not all the thoughts you think are actually real. They're actually holding you back from something you want, dream of, and desire. And Ace of Swords is claiming that victory. But there's something about writing. And maybe that's your talent. Or there's something about like letter of resignation. Divorce. What is this, Emperor? And this could be divorcing your job, divorcing your old self, letting go of old patterns and habits, making up fantasies in your head. And the Five of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. The Five of Cups, Six of Cups, or sorry, Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Tower is Scorpio, plus this Emperor can be Scorpio, or you have Scorpio in your chart. There's something about blame, shame, regret, and guilt. I feel guilty for what? There's something about a loss of direction, or that have lost somebody, possibly a father, but I'm also getting like a loss of authority. So there could be somebody who gets fired here, and maybe that this is something you're worried about, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be fired or whatever. That's that worst case scenario. But this can also be something that maybe you need to do. And the Sun card, maybe you've never fired anybody before. Maybe you are the authority, but you know, it comes with a lot of responsibility, especially when you're your own authority. So making your own rules. That Ace of Swords can also be something about like going under the knife. So this could have something to do with the surgery or surgical matters. But this Sun card is like healing, hope, everything positive, fertility, expansion, and freedom. This can also be a change in residency, a change in your own behavior. What is this Sun card? Happiness. And the Seven of Pentacles. Something positive happening for you. And the Seven of Pentacles is the reassessment, reflecting, pausing, seeing how far you have come on your journey, giving yourself a pat on the back for a job well done. And this is a reflection. Who do I want to invest in? What is working for me? What is making me happy? You're really finding your happiness. In pursuit of happiness. What is this Nine of Swords and Lovers? You could be dealing with a Gemini or have Gemini in your chart. And the Seven of Swords. Facing some kind of consequence. Actions have consequences. But there's something about like an embarrassing secret or withdrawing and changing. A withdraw. I'm also getting something about withdrawals. So some of you or somebody around you in your external environment could be going through withdrawals. And this could be like alcohol withdrawals. It could be any kind of withdrawals. So this could be like rehab. Seven of Swords is also what is stealing my time, money, energy, and focus. What is stealing my focus? What is stealing my thunder? And Seven of Cups is like fantasy. So breaking down an illusion. Seven of Swords can also be something about manipulation. Somebody trying to bait or hook you back into some kind of dynamic. But there's still like the blame game going on. Somebody's blaming you. Blaming and shaming. What is this? Or there's something about like an embarrassing secret, like coming out to clear up the confusion. What is this Seven of Cups and the Tower? And you know, Taurus, I talk about it all the time. You got the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. When you get a lot of sevens in the reading, it's to focus where Taurus is going and what Taurus is doing and where Taurus wants to go in life. instead of focusing on what other people are doing. So you steal your own time and energy and focus and whatever on people, places, and things, rather than focusing on what is Taurus doing today. So call out your name and say, what am I doing today? Where is my focus? My focus is on me. I am the prize. I'm proud of who I am. And there is something about like dismantling illusion of what you have been focused on, or wanting union and regretting not investing, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, let it go. And the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the Five of Pentacles is let go of codependency, abandonment issues, scarcity in finances, of like, what if I get out of this job? Well, what if something better comes down the pipe? What if something healthier comes about it? But Five of Pentacles is somebody who feels less than, feels left out in the cold, feels not good enough. I'm too fat, I'm too whatever. But that's the lie there. You could also be telling yourself really negative things, because this is like deceit. It's almost like staying in a situation that you know that's not healthy for you, and a fear of breaking it down because of reliance. And this could be a person who pays all the bills, and there's something about like mental health, ill health, depression. And this could also be something that you're coming to a conclusion about. I am depressed at my job. My job makes me sad. But here it's like, let's break it down. Let's break it down to very simple steps. So just getting up in the morning and making your bed is enough. You are enough. There's also something about like energetic, the energetic exchange. This is something that is energetically holding on to you, or you're energetically holding on to a situation that is sinking. It's like a sinkhole. It's like sink or swim. Like you're gonna go down with the ship if you don't get off the ship. What is this Magician and Ace of Swords? And I'm also getting something about like the surgery. Something about like surgery or surgical. And this could be somebody around you who might be ill or under the weather, and you're fearing for them, of thinking like, okay, well, you know, they're having this surgery or they had this surgery. But then you have the Strength card and the Six of Wands. And the Strength card is, you know, getting into your heart chakra. It is also about kindness, gentleness, diplomacy, mental resilience. It takes mental resilience. It means old things, old crap here, Taurus, does not penetrate you the way it used to. It does not distract you anymore. And then this is like succeeding, getting a raise, getting a promotion, or promoting yourself. This is also, you've hit a milestone. So that could be a milestone in some kind of program. Like if there is something about the withdrawals. So like this could be you embarrassed of like maybe your father, you know, is alcohol withdrawals or drug withdrawal. Like there's just something going on here. This is overcoming, completing some kind of task. And that could also be you breaking things down, making a small list, and then just day in and day out going through those tasks, starting some kind of new task program. Check the boxes. What is this Magician and Ace of Swords? Ace of Swords is also cutting out any kind of deceptive behavior, whether it was your own or those around you. And the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, just start small. Start from scratch, start small. And you're not starting really from scratch. You're starting from experience, because the Magician is a master. So mastering some kind of new project. And this could be like taking a course, taking a class, upgrading your skills. That could also be, you know, maybe you do want to apply to school, or this can have something to do with a child being involved, child custody. It's like a fear of losing a child to, you know, somebody who is, you know, very controlling And maybe that's why you stay in an empty relationship. But the Sun card being in the power position on the outcome, there's a good outcome here on this investment. But Page of Pentacles is a very smart card. It grows into the King of Pentacles. So don't underestimate your skills. Utilize your skills. Utilize your mental brain, which is clear thinking, not fogged, a lot of clarity. This is break free and break through. And there is something about starting a new routine. It doesn't matter what routine you start. So if this is about diet and exercise, let's just say that you're, have packed on weight, and because people are very visual, so I always use weight as an example. So this is about, okay, you know what? I'm going to take myself for a walk every day. Taking yourself for a walk 30 minutes every single day can reduce depression by 40%. So then if you're like, I've been kind of in this depressed feelings or, seasonal depression, it's real. I'm going to start small. Okay, so just take yourself around the block. But what is this Emperor? And so this is about your foundation and stability, but this is also like something about like breaking the law. And maybe somebody did. Maybe this has something to do with like somebody did steal something from you. And this could be an investment. Or that's what you're fearing. You're feeling that somebody could steal this whole investment because maybe there was cheating. And the King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And there is a lot of masculine energy. So there's something about like the masculine and feminine energy. Because this is very feminine energy, but there's also an investment with masculine. But that King of Wands is like a loss of passion, a loss of attraction, a loss of desire, seeking validation and approval. Or somebody here is like a thirst, like this person seeks validation and approval that they're good enough. I'm just getting something about approval. King of Wands is also manager, supervisor. I'm getting something about supervision rights as well. So these might be like supervised visits. What is this Sun card and Seven of Pentacles? And the Four of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Four of Cups is feeling like you missed out on an opportunity or that you're missing out on so much. But that's about being in the present moment. See, when you are present, not living in the past. Living in the past is irrelevant. Living in the future, yes, future vision, future focus, that's the expansion. But living in the present moment, just keep things really basic and simple. Because this is like really heavily distracted on some kind of investment. But this is also, again, Debbie Downer, negative Nancy, complaining about an investment when you should be happy. But this can also be another person around you complaining about an investment and they're not happy for you. It could be also something about a mother. Because the Four of Cups is like withdraw from anything in any kind of investment that isn't making you happy. You can do this. Have the courage, have the strength. Renewed connections, reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, and forgiveness. Yeah, and forgiveness for yourself first. So take off the pressure, be kind and gentle and soft with yourself. Forgiving yourself first and forgiving others. We forgive others for their shortcomings and their wrongdoings, not because they deserve it, but so that you can be happy. Because if you can't have forgiveness in your heart, you won't be able to move forward past this. Focus on your health, wellness, activity, radiant, and nourishment. So this is about like breaking that down again and just focusing on day in and day out, what is Taurus doing? So focusing on your own health. So protecting your mental health, protecting your sleep, having more discipline and focus on this small step. Small steps every single day makes a big impact in your life. And to break a habit, you need 21 days to break any kind of habit or pattern. Self-respect and worthiness. Angel, leader, brilliant, confidence, worthy, beautiful, loved, queen, king, superstar, self-worth. So there's something about like not feeling worthy or that you deserve something good in life, but you do. But you have to believe that, especially when you're trying to manifest. And self-worth, affirmations, independence, and motivation. So you could also be looking for a motivational speaker, because King of Wands could be somebody who is a motivator, a go-getter. But there is something about like sad that somebody didn't take action. And have confidence, strength, balance, prepared, and tranquil. And see, all this comes into balance. But see, as you're walking this tightrope, right? And this could be anything. Keeping a tight budget, keeping a tight boundary. Because in the blocked, in challenge position could be like insecurities. You're too critical on yourself. There's too much codependency and indifference. So it means like you have a different belief than this other person. It means they have a different path to walk. And just say, I'm okay with that. I can stand on my own 2 feet. Education is a powerful weapon in the right hands right here, education. So educating yourself on things that are healthy. So positive affirmations, or this could be just like, you know what, I'm going to go back to the gym. I haven't been to the gym, but I'm going to start small. I'm going to wake up and make my bed. And I'm going to be proud of myself for when I make my bed. How can you use what you know to accomplish your goals? So I feel like you're focused on other people reaching their goals, and or you're watching people online and being like, gosh, I wish I was a YouTuber. But see, it's this thing. I wish I was a YouTuber, but you can be that YouTuber or whatever it is. Gosh, I wish I could be in a commitment, just like, you know, being my own authority. You can. You just have to take that action. The treasure hidden in a woman's heart yields love, affection, and companionship. Be successful in seeking it out. Be successful in seeking it out. The treasure hidden in a woman's heart yields love, affection, and companionship. So if this is what you're longing for, it's like being successful in seeking it out. It's like find and you will seek. Respect and admiration from others comes easily with success. Is the goal you are pursuing truly worthwhile? Is the goal that you are pursuing truly worthwhile? Why do you want to achieve the goal that you want to achieve? Because once you achieve this goal, is it going to bring you ultimate fulfillment and happiness? Well, Four of Cups says no. Because they're still complaining. There's still boredom, discontent, or disappointed or dissatisfaction in some kind of investment. And it's like, so be really sure you're not barking up the wrong tree. And you're like, yeah, but I don't want to start over. I know, but what if you do start something down the path to pursue something that actually makes you happy? box, you'll be receiving a gift. Door, opportunities are waiting for you. It means, what are you waiting for? It means change your focus, change your life. It's almost like you needing to switch gears. Even if someone's grinding your gears, it's like your time to have a glow up. Kite, vacation. Right here, the sun, invest. And parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. And right there, that's the 7 of Swords. So maybe you told somebody in confidence your secrets or what you want to achieve, and then this person went and gossiped about it, or, you know, tried to make you feel less than. They're only doing that because they didn't come up with the idea. Archway, look at this. New opportunities, possibilities, and pathways opening up. But watch the distractions right here. It means on social media, too much social media, too much on comparing your life to another person's life. And then you're like, boo-hoo, but what about me? It's not about that. You just have to not get distracted. So if you need to have some kind of conversation with yourself, like where you find yourself on your phone too much, or you're on social media too much, and you only have 24 hours in a day, maybe that's the discipline of like, okay, fine, I'm going to put my phone away for, you know, a couple hours, and I'm going to go for my walk, and I'm going to start on my business idea, or I'm going to start applying to new places so I don't have to work in this shish hole, whatever it is. But Taurus, you've got this. You just have to, there's one thing about believing in yourself. You know, people can't believe in you until you believe in yourself wholeheartedly. So just take that bold action right here. It says focus on your health and your own self-worth and respect. Renew connections. Yes, you could renew these connections, but it's forgiveness within yourself first, and then forgiving the other person. Not because they deserve it, because you deserve to set yourself free. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Taurus, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website, and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.